Ready for those keys? This Marion Oaks home in Ocala, Florida is move-in ready, under $350,000, has no monthly HOA or CDD fees. You get that new house smell and lower monthly costs starting today. Why wait for a build when your win is already finished? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendely Quinones, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Today we are in Marion Oaks here in Ocala, Florida, an area where I know you're tired of me talking about, but there's so much growth going on here. And there's some amazing opportunities as far as buying a home goes, especially for those of you clients who are down in South Florida and are used to higher costs, or maybe you're in New York or California, Chicago, and you want something that costs a little bit more. This is a hot spot. Now, we are only an hour and a half from the Disney parks, Orlando International Airport, and Tampa, about 50 minutes from Gainesville, Florida, for my Gator fans out there. And we are only about 30 minutes from downtown Ocala and 20 to 30 minutes from Rainbow Springs. Now, State Road 200 is only 8 minutes away from here. You have a Publix 7 minutes away and a Advent Health Hospital right across from that. And they are building a brand new Publix only 5 minutes from this house. So anytime you're cooking it up in your kitchen and you forgot something in your recipe, you can just drive over and be there in no time. Now, the home that we're gonna see in today's video is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 1896 square feet, sitting on a 0.24 acre lot. Again, no HOA and no CDD in this area. You get public water and a septic tank, and you get a 2-car garage with a nice pavered long driveway. And for the price, this home is actually a steal. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the tour. All right, so finally in this beautiful home, you're gonna have that nice door. Honestly, I think a lot of my clients like this door when we have seen it in the past. It does bring in some natural light throughout the day, so your home does not feel dark, and you can put some privacy in there. It is 8 foot tall. Your ceilings are gonna be 9'4". You have that luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout the home, including the bedrooms. And then this right here would be considered your living space. You're gonna have the double windows, again, more natural light coming in, and it is an open concept floor plan. Now, we are going to go to one side of the home where the rooms are. You're going to have 3 rooms on this side and 2 bathrooms, and then we are going to have the primary room on this side. So we're going to continue on passing through the living room, and we're going to enter this hallway here, which is going to lead us into that first bedroom, and it is facing the front of the home. Now, it does kind of have like a little pocket here in this room. You can definitely have it set up as an office. I know a lot of clients who work from home want to be in the front of the home, and this home allows you that. You can fit a queen or a full-size bed in this room, maybe too tight for a king. And then you do have your standard size closet here with the bifold doors, and you do have a standard rack in there. Now, the home does not include ceiling fans. However, you are able to put in a fan because it is already pre-wired, and you do get those 2 windows bringing in natural light. Again, no carpet here. Now, we're gonna continue on, and we're gonna have our first bathroom right next to this bedroom. You are going to have these quartz countertop with the white cabinets, the matte black finishes, and this is the style that we're gonna have throughout the home. So all the bathrooms and the kitchen are gonna have a similar design. So I'm just gonna warn you from now. You do get the shower tub combination with the tiles that go all the way up to the top, so that is an added bonus. And then we're gonna continue on through this hallway. Again, all the rooms are on this side and all of the bathrooms. So now we are going into our second bedroom. Now, this person is lucky because technically they can do whichever bathroom you want, and you're gonna see why in a second. We do have, again, the same luxury vinyl flooring that we had throughout the home. This one has one single window that is facing the side of the home. And then we do have a pretty decent sized closet. This one's just a little bit bigger than the other closet space that we had in the other room. A queen size bed would fit perfectly fine in this bedroom. Now we're gonna go directly through this door where we are going to have what's considered like a Jack and Jill. So that's why I say this person is kind of lucky, because they can use that bathroom. If the other person is there, they can use this bathroom. Or if you have the front room set up as a guest room or an office, they won't need to really use that one too often. But in this case, we are going to have what I would consider somewhat of an older style, where you have your toilet and your shower tub combination through this door. So it does give you a little bit of privacy. And if the person who is in this room or in this room needs to brush their teeth, let's say if you have kids in the morning and everybody's like getting ready, one can shower while one does their hair or brushes their teeth and things like that. You do get a single sink with this one, but you do have a big vanity. So each individual with these two rooms can have their own setup here, and you get your towel hangers, your single mirror, and you actually get pretty big cabinets, and each one of the room owners will have a little drawer so they can store more things in there. Now walking through the second door of this bathroom, we're led into that third bedroom, which is the last one on this side of the home, and it is facing the back of the home. A queen size bed can fit in here perfectly fine, and you get that single window facing the back of the home. This closet space does have it's very similar to the second bedroom. So you can see here, and it does have the same trifold doors, or bifold doors I should say, and you can definitely go ahead and store everything you need. Now when we step out of this hallway, we are actually now in the back of the home, which makes it interesting. So all the homes, you can kind of like lead your way through them, and they are all on that side, so they have their privacy. Now we're in this section of the home, and this is kind of like a little fun space in my opinion, because the living space is up there, but then you have this area that maybe you can convert it into like a second living area. Or if you are somebody who likes to have that dining room table and you don't want to put it, say, over here, you can maybe put that here or set up like a desk or something here. There's a lot of options as far as what you can do with this space. It is facing the back of the home, and you do get those double windows as well. A lot of lateral light coming in this home throughout the day, so that is going to be an added bonus for all my natural light lovers. And then you do have a pantry space here. And then we have our kitchen that's kind of like centered throughout the home. That has first the same quartz countertop. Like I said, it's actually a waterfall island. You can see it over on this side. You do get that same deep sink. All of the appliances come included. The kitchen appliances come included. You're gonna have the 42-inch cabinets with the matte black finishes. And then you have drawers on the island and also on here, and cabinets as well for you to go ahead and organize everything as needed. On top of that pantry space that you have. Now you do have the pendant light fixtures here, and if you wanted to put some chairs, you can put 4, but if you wanted your dining room here instead of over to this side, that is another option for you, if that is of your taste. I know a lot of my clients have great design experience. They're like interior designers on the down low, but you know, I'm pretty sure that if you love this home, you can make this such a beautiful place for you to come home to. Now, stepping to the other side of the home, through this hallway, we first have the door that's gonna lead us into that 2-car garage. I'm gonna go ahead and step inside so you could see what you get in your 2-car garage. It is already like painted, not epoxied necessarily for you. You do have the water heater here, and then you have your AC handler behind this door here. So it is kind of tucked away in its own place, which honestly is a plus. Your garage is free for you to park your vehicle however you want, or do whatever you want with that garage. We use it as storage here in Florida, if you didn't know. Now, right in front, we do have the laundry room. It's actually your pretty standard size laundry room. Washer and dryer isn't included. You get your standard rack, change it up and DIY however you like. Pinterest is going to be your best friend when it comes to decorations, especially for your laundry room. And then you kind of have this like miscellaneous area there. You can put your family photos, a nice portrait there, whatever you want. At the end of the hallway, we have the primary bedroom. Again, no carpet. As you saw, we've made it through 3 bedrooms and not one of them has had carpet, and this one doesn't either. Pre-wire is already included there for you. You do get your double windows here. They are closer together versus separated like you saw in the other parts of the home, and you are facing the back of the home. Now you do get a nice size walk-in closet in this bedroom, and then you have, my favorite part is actually the bathroom. For those of you who are looking for something in particular, I'm I'm not gonna say it just yet. This bathroom gives you that. Now stepping into the primary bathroom, we do have, again, the same countertops, white cabinets, under-mounted sink, same mirrors, so it kind of keeps the same scheme throughout. But you have a double sink this time, so each individual will have their own things to take care of. In this case, you do get a private toilet for you to go ahead and do your business. And then the big surprise is that this bathroom actually gives us both a standing shower and that bathtub. So the good thing about it is a step down. So if you have a family member who maybe is in a wheelchair, has a walker, somebody older, or maybe you just have bad knees, you could have easy access to get in here. Same tiles going all the way to the top. Again, 9-foot floor ceilings. And then you have that bathtub here with that window that's bringing that natural light for a nice relaxing afternoon or evening. Now, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and step into our backyard because this is where your summers here in Florida are gonna be amazing. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, stepping in from that kind of miscellaneous area, we have these sliding doors that lead us into that covered lanai. Again, weekend barbecues. We're almost in the summer. I mean, technically we can do it right now because we have great weather today. Let's go ahead and give it up for climate today or weather today. But anyways, enough of that. We have a really spacious, long lanai here. Enough space for you to go ahead and put that Domino's tables, put that grill over to this side, put a nice little couch, a little egg chair, different things, and go ahead and enjoy the home that you purchased. Now, you are able to put up a fence around this lot. It is a 0.24 acre lot. Enough space for you to go ahead and put pavers and a pool, maybe build yourself a little garden out back, and do all the things that you love to do for yourself. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the finances. All right, your favorite part, the end of the tour, where you find out how much you can get this home for. Now, the home that we saw in today's video is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 1,896 square feet on a 0.24 acre lot. It is one of the private builders' homes, so you are going to get a lot of the finishes that we want and that we don't want to maybe upgrade for in the future. However, this builder does not offer incentives, so you're not going to have that special interest rate, but we can still negotiate those closing costs and get some coverage so that we can work together and buy down that interest rate so that we could have that monthly payment that you are wanting and deserve to have. Now, there is no HOA and no CDD in this community or in this area. You are able to fence this in. It is in a great location, especially with the new Publix that they're building being only 5 minutes away from here, and your hospitals being only 7 to 8 minutes away from this location. And you can also enjoy everything that Ocala has to offer with a short drive distance. Now, the home that we saw in this video is a concrete block construction home. You are going to have public water and a septic tank. Because it does not have an HOA, typically that's what you are seeing, and the price of this home is $330,000. Now, there's a lot of people who are looking for affordability, and this is the area and the type of home that you can get at an affordable price. If you're looking to sell your home outside of the state and relocate here, I work with a lot of relocation clients. If you're a veteran and you're looking for those opportunities where you can save yourself money, I work with a lot of veteran clients as well. And if you're somebody who maybe is in South Florida or Jacksonville or other parts in Florida, I help those people as well sell their home so that they can smoothly transition into a brand new home anywhere here in Central Florida, depending on what you are looking for. Now, when you're ready to make those changes, make sure to schedule that buyer strategy call or even a seller strategy call so that we can work together and see how we can make this move a win for you. Now, when you're ready to win in real estate, remember to win with Wendeley.